Narayana. Yes, respected youngsters, welcome. Mm, all secondary. Primarily, your own making of personality. With all the opportunities given, facilities given, every layer of your personality, whether it is body or senses or the mind or intellect, each of them you make them very powerful, very effective. Then learn the art of integration, coordination, cooperation within them. Then third one, the art of using this integrated, well equipped, well strengthened, well empowered personality with all its layers. Use them, direct them towards something greater, diviner, nobler, higher, substantial reality or the goal. Outer goal, inner goal. In this way, focus on it. Other than this, worrying about so many things which are not in our control, brooding over so many things which have already happened, comparing with others and getting jealous or frustrated, or on the name of time pass or entertainment, wasting the time and energy, none of them are good. They are not expected to be with any human being, especially you who are selected by the Lord. That Lord is giving you the Gita Jnanam and expecting from you great performance in the life in every field. So be careful about it. That way, day in and day out, through this knowledge and wisdom gained and making it practical, go on growing. Never study Gita, never listen to such lectures, never study such books, and only in your own broodings of the mind, and also equally ignorant worldly friends around. With them thinking only of the worldly things, that also lower, baser ones. Even they are accomplished through all ugly, bad means of unrighteousness and sin. What a wretched life. Are you interested in them or what? Then you are not my child. You are not the child of the Lord, or in this way, Bhagwan Guru, nobody will love you. To use your intellect, to use the intellect of the elders to guide us. Use your intellect to use the intellect of the elders who guide us because of their knowledge, experience, and their love and concern for us. It is the whole life's mission. No moment in the life you can be inadvertent. No moment in the life you can be doing something which is detrimental to you. Take that as challenge. And throughout life, another thing you remember, anything bad within us and without us, we do only because of bad company called Dussangaha. Maro, Jarat Padi, lekin don't go to Dussanga. Because the Marna is a good opportunity to get good life, another life. But दुस्संग में पड़े रहना फिर भी जीना is worse than मरना. You understand? When I die, it's a good thing that I get a better opportunity. I have not died, I am alive, but I am in the bad company is worse than the death because I am living the death, I am destroying my life, I am sowing seeds for my further destructions, I am misguiding the world, I am even troubling the world. Same way, leave not the satsanga for any sacrifice you have to do. The company of people who encourages in good things, in these things. If these two are you are careful about, you are to a great extent protected. दुस्संग का सबद हमेशा त्याग करो सत्संग का हमेशा पकड़ो बस. Those who encourage us, inspire us in all these positive things, they are all well wishers. Through them is the grace of God is functioning on us. Make use of them in your life to keep you always informed and inspired. The other people, they just misguide you and make you perspire by making you do all the bad things. है ना? In this world, the saints and sadhus, gurus are there who put us on the right path. In the same world, the terrorist Naxalites also are there who even tempt you to kill others and kill yourself. टेररिस्ट लोग तो वही सिखाते हैं ना, इस्लामिस्टिक टेररिस्ट ऑल द आर नेशन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. इस्लाम उनका यही है, मरो दूसरों को मारो, दूसरों को मारने के लिए मर भी जाओ. इफ यू लिसन टू दैट देन यू गेट एन्चेंटेड बाय इट. You understood? You listen to the bhoga, you get enchanted by it. योर माइंड इज सो इनोसेंट, नो, जो भी सुनता है उसको उसका रंग लग जाता है, जैसा संग वैसा रंग. When you know it, better avoid it. Putting the finger in fire and saying it don't burn, it won't happen, no? So to going into bad company and spoiling our mind, saying that it should not, it won't happen. The only way is put it always in satsanga and help yourself. I'm sure you recognize this fact very soon, implement it and make your life beautiful and glorious, cherishable by you first, then everybody around. Let us that way make our life beautiful. For that only these all the informations, knowledges that are shared every day. Thank you. Like every day, let's have our 4 program initial chantings. From today in our chanting, Rudram, Namaka Prashna is over. So Chamaka, this also has got 11 Anuvakas. One by one every day we do. First one today, the 3 times. Then Geetha will be doing the 12th value, which is given in the 9th verse Asaktirana Vishwanga Bhutada Grahadishu. Then we will chant the 10th mantra also. If first shloka or first value is possible, that also we study. Then we were doing from yesterday Sri Ganapati's Pratah Smarana. The second shloka we learn along with meaning to awaken Ganapati every day in our heart. Request him to bless us for the higher achievements. Thank you. Let's start. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. These are everyday chants. Now Sankalpa and Chamaka Prashna. ओम शुभे शोभने मूर्ति अस्याम शुभतो परब्रह्मण श्रुतिमातो समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्याणां ऋषीणां मुनीनां गुरूणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवद् भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शास्त्राणां साम्प्रदायानां योगानां वेदान्तानां साधनानां प्रक्रियाणां संप्रदायानां पुनरुत्थान पुनरुजागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं समस्त गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां भक्तानां शिष्याणां सेवकानां साधूनां धर्म संस्थापकानां संस्थानां श्रेयभिलाषिणां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर विजय आदि सत्संपदा शक्ति साधना सानुकूलतानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समशिवानां च संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां सर्वेषां हृदये भगवद्भक्ति भागवत भक्ति ऋषि भक्ति मुनि भक्ति गुरु भक्ति देवता भक्ति सनातन भक्ति देश भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति धर्म भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम रुद्र प्रश्नस्य चमक प्रश्नस्य प्रथमोन्वाकस्य त्रयवारं पारायणं तदनन्तरं गीतापारायणं गीताध्ययनं 13 अध्यायस्य तदनन्तरं श्रीगणपति प्रातस्मरणस्तोत्रस्य पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ चमकप्रश्नः प्रथमोऽनुवाकः. ओम अथ चमकप्रश्नः प्रथमोऽनुवाकः. संहितापाठः. ॐ अग्नाविष्णो सजोषसेमावर्धन्तु वां गिरः द्युम्नैर्वाजेभिरागतं वाजश्च मे प्रसवश्च मे प्रयतिश्च मे प्रसितिश्च मे धीतिश्च मे क्रतुश्च मे स्वरश्च मे श्लोकश्च मे श्रावश्च मे श्रुतिश्च मे ज्योतिश्च मे सुवश्च मे प्राणश्च मे पानश्च मे व्यानश्च मे सुश्च मे चित्तञ्च आधीतञ्च मे वाक्च मे मनश्च मे चक्षुश्च मे श्रोत्रञ्च मे दक्षश्च मे बलञ्च म ओजश्च मे सहश्च म आयुश्च मे जरा च म आत्मा च मे तनूश्च मे शर्म च मे वर्म च मेऽङ्गानि च मे स्थानि च मे परोगंशि च मे शरीराणि च मे. How many beautiful things are asked in it. Chant these mantras every day. Once more. Om Agna Vishnu Sajoshaseemavarthantu Vam Girah Dyumnairvaje Vajascha me Prasavascha me Prayatischa me Prasitischa me Dhitischa me Kratuscha me Swarascha me Shlokascha me Shravascha me Shrutischa me Jyotischa me Suvascha me प्राणश्च मे पानश्च मे व्यानश्च मे सुश्च मे चित्तञ्च म आधीतञ्च मे वाक्च मे मनश्च मे चक्षुश्च मे श्रोत्रञ्च मे दक्षश्च मे बलञ्च म ओजश्च मे सहश्च म आयुश्च मे जरा च म आत्मा च मे तनुश्च मे शर्म च मे वर्म च मेऽङ्गानि च मे स्थानि च मे परोगंसि च मे शरीराणि च मे ॐ शान्तिः 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 अगेन् ॐ अग्ना विष्णु सजोषसे मा वर्धन्तु वां गिरः द्युम्नैर्वाजेभिरागतं वाजश्च मे प्रसवश्च मे प्रयतिश्च मे प्रसितिश्च मे धीतिश्च मे क्रतुश्च मे स्वरश्च मे श्लोकश्च मे श्रावश्च मे श्रुतिश्च मे ज्योतिश्च मे सुवश्च मे प्राणश्च मे पानश्च मे व्यानश्च मे सुश्च मे चित्तञ्च म आधीतञ्च मे वाक्च मे मनश्च मे चक्षुश्च मे श्रोत्रञ्च मे दक्षश्च मे बलञ्च म ओजश्च मे सहश्च म आयुश्च मे जरा च म आत्मा च मे तनुश्च मे शर्म च मे वर्म च मेऽङ्गानि च मे स्थानि च मे परोगंसि च मे शरीराणि च मे ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Second thing we have done. Now the third one. We are into the study of the greatest of all texts for its content and simplicity and directness and usability, understandability, practicability. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Not somebody spoke about God, but God Himself spoke about how to live life fully well in such a manner you succeed in all your outer inner world and finally reach back to the pavilion that is my own feet or my own abode. Such a sublime, complete, beautiful text. Such text have to be studied not once but 10, 12 times. Then only we'll get the base to understand the sublime things that are hidden in it. Out of 18 chapters of Gita, first 6 chapters are Karma Shatkam, we have done. Second 6 chapters are Bhakti Shatkam, that's also is done. Now we are into the Jnana Shatkam in that, the first chapter, the 13th one we are seeing. Its name is Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Vibhaga Yoga. So in this Kshetra and Kshetrajna, Jnana and Jneya, Prakriti Purusha, these three pairs, which are very essential for us to understand and accordingly behave for our non-failure in the world and success in spirituality. Arjuna asked these questions. Bhagavan started answering. Bhagavan told what's Kshetra, this whole body, and what's the meaning of division of Kshetra. We have discussed it at length. Then Bhagavan told what is Kshetrajna, and he is the Kshetrajna in all the beings, and that's one without second that we are. That also is covered. Now, the Jnanam Gnayam topic has to be discussed. Before telling us the Gnaya Vastu, the thing to be known, the self, in our own self through meditation, to be qualified for that, to get the purity of the heart, to get a single pointedness, to avoid all the distractions and make our equipments fit for it. Bhagavan here is giving us 20 values to rigorously throughout life. Follow practicing values, either of this 13th chapter or 12th chapter, Advaita Sarvatanam, they all add to the stamina and beauty of our inner personality. And these values alone make the world love us, and the world gives us all opportunities and every help that's required time and again in our pursuit, everything external and internal. In short, life lived with values. Is the life really lived? A life without values, value only the material things of the world, at whose cost, at whose feet all the values and dignities in human behaviors are sacrificed, that life is not worthy of living at all. Yes, depending on what state of Rakshasatva we are, learning and practicing the values may be difficult, but it is not impossible. And if we are modestly better persons, not so bad in our hearts, then to become better than best, we have to inculcate in ourselves each of these values. So, out of this, in 5 shlokas, numbering 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 values are told. Among them, in the 8th shloka, the 9 values were there exhaustively. Last 4 days, we are studying it. Now we do the 10th, 9th shloka, in which 3 values are told. Among them, 2 values we have already discussed. That's totally 11 values are covered. Now the 12th value we have studied today. Then the time is there, 13, 14 also we'll see, which is there in the 10th shloka. So our job now is chant 9th shloka twice, 10th shloka 4 times, and then start studying them. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञ विभाग योगः नवम दशम श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अनहङ्कार एव च जन्म मृत्युजरा व्याधि दुःखदोषानुदर्शनम् इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अनहङ्कार एव च जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधे दुःखदोषानुदर्शनम्. The next one, 4 plus 2, 6 times. Asaktiranabhishvangaha, 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 putradara gruhadishu, putradara gruhadishu, putradara gruhadishu, putradara gruhadishu, नित्यं च समचित्तत्वं नित्यं च समचित्तत्वं नित्यं च समचित्तत्वं नित्यं च समचित्तत्वं इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु 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 इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु. Two times together. Shri Bhagavanuvaya asaktiranabhishvangaha putradara gruhadishu nityam cha samachittatvam ishtanishtopapatishu. Again. Asaktiranabhishvangaha putradara gruhadishu nityam cha samachittatvam ishtanishtopapatishu. Friends, as we think in our life or a day in the house, what is required? You know, in the kitchen or otherwise, we make a list of it. We go and buy in the shop. And also, when we go to the shop, there we see few things which we feel that they are required for us, we buy them and come. In the same way, look into the life, look into the Shastra, and see what are the positive, divine, beautiful values are to be bought or brought or inculcated. Then, like you procure the objects for your day to day use, so to procure these values with all respect due, uh, said in Gita Adi, into your own heart. Make them one's own property. Use them in life. And as I'm human being, I am given the inner equipments. Each of them have to be divinized, beautified, purified, empowered. All its energies must be conserved. That has to be rightly utilized. The only way is living values. Therefore, I will practice the values. Nowadays ना ऐसा डिस्कशन नहीं होता. किसी को टाइम ही नहीं है. खुद नहीं सोचते, दूसरे से डिस्कस नहीं करते. Only discussion is about bhoga. Thinking is only on bhoga. In the good olden days, when so much of Bhautikavada, materialism was not there, people used to think within themselves, what can I do for the world? What values I have to learn? And they used to discuss also all the movies, songs, stage plays, books written, used to be on the basis of communicating values only. आजकल कम हो गया, पूरा नहीं गया, कम हो गया. So you and I have to take it as a task for ourselves, first of all. Ourselves committing to create values in us, then spread them throughout life. These are the values, each one of them. अमानित्व, अदम्भित्व, अहिंसा. ऐसे मन में सोच लेना कि these are the amrita, ambrosia. These are the eternally energy giving tonics, है ना, supplements to life. ऐसा मानकर उसको कंज्यूम करना है. And anything opposite to them must know that they are like poisons. They are like the bacteria and virus. They are the ones like the AIDS only. They just such syndromes which deficient कर देते हैं हमारे अंदर का immunity को. Acquired immunodeficiency. Something is there, no? These are all the ones which aid to remove the immunity in us and we become prone for the negative life. What? The negative values. तो कॉन्शियसली आंख बंद करके मैं आज से मेरे जीवन में मान छोड़ दूंगा, अहंकार अमानी बनूंगा, छोटू दंभ छोड़ूंगा, अधम भी, छोटू हिंसा छोड़ूंगा, आई बी अहिंसावादी, है ना. इन दैट सी राजस्थान दैट न्यू, है ना, अगर बनाया उनको अभी तो डिस्ट्रॉयड नहीं हुआ. योगी जी, महात्मा जी, लाइक द आदित्यनाथ योगी इन यूपी. In Rajasthan also, there is in the CM race, not yet decided. Today it will be decided or tomorrow. He says, Yogi Ma, all the slaughterhouses in Rajasthan I will eliminate. Now, dekho, when that is done, how much all those animals which are killed every day on the name of eating, they all feel that sigh of relief, and will they not bless? Will not the whole atmosphere become sattvic and quiet? अहिंसा की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. अमानित्वम अधमित्वम ahimsa. In the same way, you also, if you stop eating all that non-veg and all, how much your mind become peaceful. How much the world also thanks you, the world of other beings. Remember, world is not only for you and me, it is for all the beings. Every time you feel like eating non-veg, imagine how the other animals also, if they kill you and cook you and eat, how it looks like. They can do that to us because they're animals. We cannot do because we are human beings. But we are being worse than animals. Understood? Drop that carnivorous thing. Non-veg खाना ही छोड़ दो बस. अहिंसा की बात कह रहा हूँ. In the same way, all other ahimsas. I will be ahimsavadi from tomorrow. I will not hurt or harm my parents, my brothers, sisters, my friends. Few days you see it, क्या respect मिलेगा रे बाबा तुमको दुनिया से. वो लोग ताज्जुब सरप्राइज होंगे. अभी देखो हर एक बात पे हिंसा करते रहते हैं. So to Kshanti, that patience, perseverance, straightforwardness without any impurity in the heart. Then having that Guru in your life, Acharya, daily contacting him, worshipping him, gaining knowledge from him, what do you say, confiding with him and saying what you are doing, what you have to do, and taking his guidance, blessings from him all the time for everything. Acharya Upasana. क्या बढ़िया रहेगा. जस्ट लाइक इन योर हाउस सोफाज आर देयर, कुर्सियां है, इजी चेयर भी है, पलंग अच्छा है सोने को, स्मॉल स्टूल्स आर देयर, है ना, सिटिंग थिंग एंड गुड प्लेस टू स्लीप इज देयर एंड टीवी एंड अ बिग होम स्क्रीन थिएटर बड़ा सा है, एक्सलेंट 4 डोर्ड रेफ्रिजरेटर इज देयर, एसी विदाउट साउंड इतना मस्त बैलेंस करके हवा देता है. इन किचन ऑल यूटेंसिल्स आर वॉश्ड, ऑटोमेटिक मशीन, कपड़े धोने का मशीन है. How comfortable it would be for you. Don't you think of all that? है ना, बढ़िया कार है घूमने को, बाहर बरामदा है, पौधे हैं, देख सकते हैं. Every materialistic fellow thinks like that, and definitely Vaki, there is some comfort in it. But I tell you, let us do this. Imagine in our own heart, there is amanitvam, there is adammitvam, ahimsa, kshanti, harjavam, acharya upasanam. Every of the values, real values, they are not values, they are not valuable. They only make us lazy and bhogi. जो अभी listed किया है. But these values, when they are owned by us, how beautiful the life is. है ना, एट एवरी प्लेस इन द हाउस विथ ऑल कंफर्ट्स यू आर कंफर्टेबल. यहाँ गए कुर्सी पे बैठे, गए सोफा पे. सो इन लाइफ एवरी इंसिडेंट समवेयर यू आर शोइंग द अमानित्वम, अदर प्लेस अहिंसा, अनदर प्लेस अदम्बित्वम, इन अदर प्लेस शांति. You are using them, you are showing them how your life is beautiful, how the whole world is loving you. शांति. भाई इतना डांटा मैंने कल, गलती मेरी थी, लेकिन तुमको, हाउ डिड यू बर्दाश्त दैट? इफ योर फ्रेंड सेज लाइक दैट, you if you say that, यार what is there, you are beloved to me, I love you, small little mistakes बहुत बार मैं भी करता हूँ, तुमने भी मेरे को माफ किया होगा. This shanti lakshana, when you put it there practically, for the whole life you have won that friend for you. In the same way, rujutva, when you practice it, straightforwardness, honesty. Has it not? पर्स गिर गया किसी का, दे दिया उसी को बस. इट्स नॉट योर स्टॉलन एंड टेकन इट अवे. हर जवाब है ना. कभी कोई सब्जी मार्केट में जाते हो, वो बेचारा 10 रुपए ज्यादा दे देता है तुमको. ठीक, जो पॉकेट में लगेगा अच्छा हो गया, मेरे को पैसे ज्यादा लेके बेच रहा था सब्जियां, हो गया, भगवान ने दिखाया. नो, यू जस्ट गिव हिम इट 10 रुपीज. द अदर डे शॉप में ना गलती से 100 रुपये ज्यादा उसने कम मेरे से लिया. मैंने कहा यू कैलकुलेट इट अगेन, इट्स 100 मोर, आई गिव हिम 100. हर जब हम, that is a test for our integrity and values. No, we're not living any life outside anymore. For us, the life is inside, in the heart, with all these values and wisdoms and all worships. हमारा जीवन में अंदर हो गया ना. once you started studying Bhagavad Gita, you are spiritual now. Spiritual means inner personality minding more than the outer achievements and all. After all, tomorrow when I, every day it will be remembered by me, उसने 100 रुपए ज्यादा दिया, मैंने ले ली. ये तो लाखों रुपए का नुकसान होगा, पीस ऑफ माइंड जाएगा वो. एंड टुमारो इफ आई गो टू शॉप, दैट फेलो सेज, सर गलती से आपका 100 रुपए मैंने ज़्यादा दिया, आप वापस नहीं दिए मुझे, कितना सर झुकाना पड़ेगा. ऑन द अदर हैंड, व्हेन यू गिव 100 बैक टू हिम, एनी टाइम यू गो थ्रू आउट लाइफ, ही विल स्टैंड एंड रेस्पेक्ट यू. आर्चवम आई एम टॉकिंग. Same way, without escaping, without being lazy. When you do the work at home to your parents and all, that's called Rujuta. It is your duty to do the service at home because you are staying there. How happy the parents feel. I am इतना खुश हूँ, मेरे इतने बच्चे हैं, बहुत responsibility लेते हैं. How did you come to the satsang, Amma? Swami, my children are so sayane. They told Amma, you go to class, we will take care of the cooking, etc. Today. रुजुत्व बेटा, कितना मजा रहेगा. Going on time to the office, doing the office work, presenting in front of the officer, work done. क्या रुजुत्व है रे बाबा. क्या एक एक वैल्यू से तुम पूरा जिंदगी दुनिया को जीत सकते हो, अपने आप को जीत सकते हो. शुड वी नॉट प्रैक्टिस देम? थिंक. देन शौचम, द इनर प्योरिटी, able to look at everybody's eyes with full love, because purity pura to the core. What's the purity? I want nothing from you, I'm here only to serve you. Looking the Lord in you, आपके अंदर के भगवान को देखने इतना तक का शुद्धि मेरा अंतःकरण का हो गया. शौचम. वाओ, व्हाट अ ब्यूटी इट इज. विथ ऑल इम्प्योर थॉट्स एंड इम्प्योर एक्शंस, ऑलवेज सर झुका सकते हैं लेकिन सर उठा सकते नहीं. क्या गंदा जीवन है. सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते हैं. ये है हमारा वैल्यू प्रैक्टिस करने वाला आजादी. अपनी आज़ादी को हम हरगिज़ मिटा सकते नहीं. सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते नहीं. क्या बढ़िया सा सॉन्ग था वो. इन द सेम वे हियर, सर कटाओ लेकिन सर झुकाओ मत. वैल्यू के साथ सर को ऊंचा उठा करके दिखाना. विदाउट प्रैक्टिसिंग वैल्यू और नेगेटिव वैल्यूज प्रैक्टिस करके सर झुकाकर मुंडी नहीं जीना. शौचम, ब्यूटिफुल. देन स्थैर्यम, डेयर नॉट any food tempt me to eat more than required. Any palang tempt me to sleep more than required. Any TV program tempt me to see more than required. Styrium, I am firm on my goal. Today I said 4 hours I'll study and complete this topic. I will do that. It. Sthirata. Today I said these files or the projects of the office I have to do. Even if 2 घंटा ज़्यादा भी लगे रात में करूँगा मैं. See the sthirata of Hanuman ji. Sthira of Ramji, I'll protect my wife. That's it. He went running, going from one place to another. Finally got the help of Sugri and all monkeys. Made a bridge, went there, see the Sthirata. Finished all Rakshasas and saved his wife. Both places. One place the wife is kidnapped, other place wife is insulted. Mahabharata. You know how much respect, value they gave to their wives and they saved them. पांडव लोग द्रौपदी को जो हुआ है वो बदलाले को फिनिश कर दे. स्थिरता. हाउ डेयर. हमारे लाज, हमारे घर के लोगों को तो स्थिरता मैं कह रहा हूँ. द स्थिरता of Nachiketa, स्थिरता of Prahlada. His own father tried to kill him in so many ways. But he says, no, I'm firm. I can't help it. I can't be otherwise, oh Father. Where I'm seeing Lord everywhere. How can I bolo झूठ? तुम्हारा वास्ते झूठ बोलूंगा तो पाप तुमको भी लगेगा. क्या है झूठ? भगवान नहीं है. अरे हर जगह मैं उन्हीं को देख रहा हूँ. आई एम सीइंग हिम एवरीवेयर. हाउ कैन आई लाई? I'll be doing harm to the God by denying His presence. I'll be cheating you also by telling you the untruth, and I'll be insulting my own experience because I'm seeing Him everywhere. ये मेरे से नहीं होगा पापा. I tell Lord is there everywhere. Sthairya. But if you don't deny that God and listen to me, I'll kill you. What can I do? It is your choice. Kill me. I'm your property, your son. As regard this body is concerned, given by you, you kill it. But my heart is soaked in His devotion to Him. No, I can't help. स्थिरता आप सत्य हरिश्चंद्र. कितने महान लोग रहे हमारे. तो स्थैर्यम. Shouldn't you have that? Sthirata. Sthirata is for all the values which were told earlier and which will be told later on. In all of them being sthira. Along with sthira in the chosen worldly goal and final goal of spiritual goal. Sthirata. Sthairiam. Wow. नॉट द नेगेटिव. स्वामी मैं बहुत स्थिर होता हूँ. डेली 12 घंटे सो जाता हूँ. आई एम जो 4 घंटे टीवी देखता हूँ. मैं स्थिर. आई डोंट मिस इवन वन क्रिकेट बॉल bowling also, or T10 also, T20 also, big bash also, this. दैट्स नॉट स्थिर. भोग स्थिरता हो. हमको साधना में स्थिरता, सत्कर्म में स्थिरता, धर्म निर्वहण में स्थिरता, देश सेवा में स्थिरता, घर में जो है धर्म वो करने में हमको स्थिर होना. दैट स्थिरता. वाओ. स्थैर्यम. Then Atma Vinigraha. Every of the faculties, sense organs, mind, सारे मेरे कंट्रोल में. अरे वाह. You know some expert drivers, Formula 1, 320 speed they drive, so the whole car is in their control. You know the pilots which they flew the flight, they flight, and whole thing in their control. Same way, our own body, mind, senses, which are vehicles for us to reach to the destinations, goals we have to reach, they all have to be put in our under our control. अदरवाइज स्टीयरिंग अगर जा रहे हैं, ब्रेक नहीं कर पा रहे हो, क्लच एक्सीलेटर कंट्रोल में नहीं है, what will you drive that vehicle except accident? We are committing accident every moment because our faculties are not in our nigraha. आत्म विनिग्रह. दूसरों के जय से पहले खुद को जय करे. Don't try to control others. Control your faculties. That's it. With my mouth shouting at you, trying to control you is worst. Control my own mouth from shouting. I am already victorious. आप यही करते ना, चिल्ला के दूसरों को कंट्रोल करने का. चिल्लाने की बात को कंट्रोल करो. यू आर ऑलरेडी सक्सेसफुल. In the same way, emotions. Try to fulfill that emotions of attachments and all wrong. Eliminate that emotion. I should not get attached to anyone. I should not depend on anyone. Control it. And I will not have hatred to anyone. Yeah, I see the Lord in everyone, so I have that respect and love. In this way, each of the values, dear friends. So 9 of them in the first shloka. Then the second one. Indriyartheshu vairagyam. Yesterday we saw this. Anahankara evacha. About the indriya objects, have vairagya. What is the way to have vairagya toward them? Through the dosha drushti and pratipaksha bhavana. What is it? They are endful. They have the capacity to repeatedly demand my attention to them. In the bargain, they make me their slaves. More important in that, these indriya arthas of shabda sparsha prasagandha, like the deer and the elephant and the moth and the fish and the bhavra, they destroy me, the sadhaka in me, the noble person in me, the value oriented person in me. In this way, that indriya artheshu vairagyam you have to gain. Otherwise, all your human life energy goes wasted only in these endless cravings of indriyarthas. And the indriya vishayas are such maya, वो कभी खत्म नहीं होंगे. आम खत्म हो गया, दूसरा फल आएगा, वो खत्म हो गया, दूसरा आएगा, वो फिर ऐसा होता है तो फिर आम आ जाएगा। इंद्रियार्थ, लाइक टीवी, एक सीरियल हो गया तो दूसरा आ जाएगा, दूसरा तीसरा। इट्स नॉट लाइक 40-30 years बैक इन टीवी ओनली 2 hours इट यूज्ड टू बी देयर, शाम को 6 से 8 बस। अब ऐसा नहीं है, चौबीसों घंटे लाखों चैनल्स हैं। इज देयर एन एंड टू देम? They have that deluding capacity. Therefore, with Vairagya, stop involving in them more than what's necessary for the survival. These are all the things when we do, our inner mind intellect is so calm and quiet. The Gneya Vastu, which Bhagavan is going to tell after this portion, we will be able to catch. The one whose mind is running through the Vishaya, through the Indriyas into the objects of the world, like second chapter. इंद्रियाणाम हि चरताम यन्मनः अनुविधीयते तदस्य हरति प्रज्ञाम वायुर्नावै वाम्बसः. If the mind is running through the senses into the objects, all his prajna, that he's a human being, he has conceived this goal, he has got all the dignity, he has got such values, the ability, everything is forgot. I told you yesterday, in the world, who have succeeded are succeeded, whether they have great qualities or not, because of the vairagya to indriyartha. And with all the abilities, qualities, people given hundreds of opportunities, utter failure they got because they don't have vairagya towards indriyas. That is in a sports field, that's a political field, that may be cine field, that may be professional, anywhere. The problem with the indriyarthas. The more you value them, the more you become slave to them. Indriyartheshu vairagya. Naim is naim, that's it. Keep on doing the vratas. एक दिन पूरा चीनी शक्कर छोड़ दिया, एक दिन पूरा नमक छोड़ दी, एक दिन पूरा तेल छोड़ दिया, एक दिन नो चावल, एक दिन नो सब्जी, एक दिन नो दाल. In this way, controlling one tongue. So to the eyes, this whole day, 24 hours, I am not watching cell phone or TV. Status में लगा दो, 24 hours not available. Don't worry about me, I'm alive. Indriyartheshu vairagya. With the ears also. Unless we master them, no. पुसुक पुसुक कुछ भी इंद्रियार्थ दिखता है, then you go for it as a कुत्ता जाता है ना दूसरे इस तरह से उसके पीछे, then no dignity of life. इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्य. Whole world of the bhoga vastus are put in front of Nachiketa. He looks at all of this and Yamaraj, अपने पास रख, मेरे को आत्मज्ञान दे. See that vairagya of that child. Everything of that world, स्वर्ग वर्ल्ड, भूलोक, पूरा यमराज ने कहा पॉकेट में देंगे तुमको, एंजॉय करो. डोंट आस्क मी अबाउट परमात्मा ज्ञानम. नचिकेता by finding the faults in all of them says that ये तुम रख लो, मेरे को तो ओनली आत्मज्ञान चाहिए. शोभावामर्त्यस्य यदन्तकैतत् सर्वेन्द्रियाणां जरयन्ति तेजः अभि सर्वं जीवितमल्पमेव तवैव वाहाः तव नृत्यगीते न वित्तेन तर्पणीयो मनुष्यः लप्स्यामहे वित्तमद्राक्ष्म चेत्वा जीविष्यामो यावदीशिष्यसि त्वं वरस्तु मे वरणीयस्य एवः अजीर्यताममृतानामुपेत्य जीर्यन्मर्त्यः क्वतस्थ प्रजानन् अविद्यायन् वर्णरतिप्रमोदान् अतिदीर्घे जीविते Korameta. I want nothing. The more I indulge, I become slave only. They never end. I want only varastame varaniyasa eva. I want only to know the truth. See that indriyarteshu vairagya. चलो अभी से सीखना. Don't be a slave to them and lose all your abilities, capacities, brightnesses, brilliances and the outer opportunities. मैं तो आपको तो रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ. Vairagya towards Indriyas. Mainly the tongue and the upastha and the eyes. Through these only, the entire world enters, the vasanas enter, the desires enter, creates, that tufan. डर लग रहा है ना भैया तूफान आ जाएगा, नेक्स्ट 2 hours इट इज लैंडफॉल हो रहा है उसका. मिथॉय और मिजॉय वट एवर द नेम, तूफान टुडे. havoc they are creating in our heart. कैसा होना था तुम्हारा लाइफ? This is my goal, these are the means, I am practicing it. Even a single distraction should not be there. That should be like our Prime Minister. If he is a slave to eating things, slave to watching TV, and like a buffalo he sleeps, can he work as much he is doing every day at that age? Attending so many meetings, traveling so many different countries on different topics, and every day he's speaking, and along with again seeing that that party should win again, take care of the praja in every aspect. ये तो योगी का लक्षण है, भोगी का नहीं हो। भोगी हम सब भोगी हैं। For 24 hours eating and only some bhoga is going on. So indriyartheshu vairag. Okay, next anahankara evacha. Let all the noble things alone be done. Let us not claim them. So too, as it is said in the second chapter, 47th sloka, the last line, ma te sangaha astu akarmani. When it is said that don't be a ahankari of doing something, doesn't mean stop doing the thing. कर्म फलासक्ति को छोड़ो, कर्तृत्व को छोड़ो, जब ये कहते हैं इसका अर्थ ये नहीं कि कर्म को छोड़ो. नो, you have to do work more aggressively than any selfish person, but without that sting of selfishness or arrogance. The best example is Hanumanji. He does everything, but not even single ego. He does everything and he never claims anything. That is why the whole world is inside Rama and Rama is inside Hanumanji. That is why there are no temples in the world where Hanumanji is not there in the Rama Mandir. There are thousands of temples where only Hanumanji is there, Ram is not there. Why Hanumanji is both? Indriyartheshu vairagyam. When he went to Sri Lanka, how many bhoga vastus were there? एक thought भी नहीं आया उनको उनको देखकर. He was in the mission searching Mother Sita. अहंकार प्रभु की कृपा भयो सब काजू जन्म हमारा सफल बा आजू. It is your कृपा made the work happen through us. Our life is fulfilled because we became useful to you. What an अहंकार. सब करके जीरो अहंकार उनका है तो कुछ नहीं करते लेकिन अहंकार. See the face of ours frowning on the mirror, full an embodiment of ego, doing nothing, claiming everything. शरण नहीं आता. And to that the parents pampering because one useless fellow, there no other brother sister. तो अपने इंद्रिय विषय का काम क्रोध भी बढ़ाते हैं पेरेंट्स, अहंकार को भी बढ़ाते हैं, बिकॉज वॉट एवर यू वांट दे गिव. And they, your parents, grandfathers, they don't do namaskar to Bhagwan and Guru, but they do juko fight to you, and you become hero from the age of 4. By the age of 20, then full Hiranyakashipu Ravanasura. Everybody should listen. But do you think the world will listen to you? They'll kick you. Then, but you can't bardash that time. Because the misguidance of stupid parents, you don't become such parents. If your parents were like that, spoiled you, just say to them, sorry mom, all that, don't fight with them, but you set right by attending to Geetha classes yourself. Don't touch them. जो भी थे उनके maturity, immaturity, they would guide you or not. But you don't become such parent of destroying your children by creating a desire for the indriyartha and creating arrogance in them. Okay, now the 12th mantra, 12th value. थोड़ा लंबा चौड़ा है, इसको आज थोड़ा कल ज़्यादा देखेंगे. What is the 12th value that is said in the 9th shloka? जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुख दोष अनुदर्शन. This is the next value to be practiced to purify our heart, to be qualified for receiving the subtle knowledge about the truth self, which God is going to reveal after these shlokas. Okay, what is the meaning of this value? Darshanam, visualizing. Anudarshanam, continuously visualizing. What? Dosha, shortcomings. It's called a dosha drushti. In all these things, 5 things are listed. In all these 5 things, don't see the gunas then you get attached. See the dosha, then you will get out of them. Then all your time energy is conserved. Your vital powers are conserved, with which what knowledge I am giving you, you will be able to receive. And what are the five things thinking about which we should find the dosha in them? Therefore, our mind should not go for it. One is janma, second is mrityu, third is jara, fourth is vyadhi, fifth is dukha. इन पांचों चीजें में दोष अनुदर्शन, always seeing the shortcoming. Or it can be said the first four में, जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि में दुख को भी देखना है, दोष को भी देखना है, और दुख रूपी दोष को देखना है. There are the three ways of studying this particular value. So first one today will touch, tomorrow explain. जन्म में दुख का और दोष का दर्शन करना. जन्म, birth. We have forgotten it, but otherwise, before birth, where were we? In the sheer septic tank called as the womb of the mother. In between all the dirt and filth and fecal matter and urine and blood and all the internal very funny fumes and heats and gases, है ना? इमेजिन करो तुमको एक कमरे में रखा, वो सारा फिकल मैटर है, यूरिन है, एंड एवरी hot terrible gases of the chemical laboratory are released there. How will it be? We were like that for 9 months in the womb of the mother. Septic tank. And no chance by ourselves to go anywhere, nor complain, nor order for a AC there inside. Whatever the mother, she walks, she runs, she fights with others, she rolls down, she falls, she eats a cool ice cream or hot tea or coffee. All of that were with us, falling on us. When she has a disease, we have a disease. When a spicy thing she eats, it will affect us. Total dependency of the Naraka. The mini Naraka is the 9 months in the womb of the mother. So if you do spiritual sadhana and recognize your essential self, then you will not have the chance or need to be born through this yoni marga. देखो, दोष दृष्टि. तुम लोग थोड़ा बच्चे लोगो, थोड़ा you may not be able to grasp it, but those who are matured, studying lot of shastras, for them this point clicks. Day before yesterday, 3 दिन पहले in the evening class, this was the shloka in Shiva Prada Kshamapna Stotram. I think 7 days back. आदौ कर्म प्रसंगाद कलयति कलुषं मातृकुक्षौ स्थितं मां विन्मूत्रामेद्य मध्ये क्वथयति नितरां जाठरो जातवेदाः यद्यद्वै तत्र दुःखं व्यथयति नितरां शक्यते केन वक्तुं क्षन्तव्यो मे पराधः शिव 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 भो श्री महादेव शंभो. In being in that naraka, every jiva in the womb of mother tells the God, hey Bhagwan, such a naraka, I know I've done all the papa, therefore I'm here, please throw me out and I will do all the sadhana and discover my essential self and will live in such a manner that I will not be giving you a chance to put me again in this naraka. ऐसा हर एक जीव उस 9 months रोता रोता रहता है, दुखी. But the moment is thrown out, from mother's womb, after a little bit of the crying, the mother loves, the father loves, the grandfather, nana, nani, dada, dadi, चाचा, चाची, फूफा, फूफी, काका, काकी, पापा, पापी, ये सारे चूचू मिचू 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 करते करते that fellow forgets that he made all promises to the God that he will do sadhana. Isn't it? He gets lost, and as he is growing to the years 2 or 3, 4, there are Rakshasas in the form of all these mother, father, grandmother. They will teach them every nonsense of continuing to be a samsari. None of them teach him to be spiritual. In fact, on the name of Bandhu, Mitra, family members, they are the Paramashatru only from the spiritual standpoint. And are you taught by your parents? बेटा ध्यान करो, बेटा शास्त्र गीता पढ़ो, बेटा मंदिर जाओ, बेटा गधे गधे की तरह खाओ, भैंस की तरह सो जाओ. यही तो बताया. especially your grandparents. So they can't eat namkeen, so they give you. And when you eat are getting destroyed, they watch it. They give you all bhoga vastu only as gift. How many of your friends, relatives on your birthday gave you Bhagavad Gita? No, they give you gun because you become criminal. They give all the eatables. Enjoy, bhogi bano. कोई भी नहीं सिखाता योगी बनने को. And thus, dekhte dekhte, we just come to a conclusion that the life has to live like this. And for you as an example, all the buffaloes around, they're all forgetting God, living the life only, creating all such karma samskara that we force the Lord again to put us again into that yoni, again into that janma. This is called as dukkha dosha anudarshanam in the janma. One or two more thoughts. Tomorrow we'll see. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Important value test. Janma we talked about. So to मृत्यु, then जरा, then व्याधि, then दुख. इन सब में दोष को देखकर इसके कारण जो भी है उसमें इन्वॉल्व नहीं होना है ना. The sense of urgency to get liberated. Then the jnanam which is given, which liberates when we receive, will be received when the Guru takes us. Lord Krishna, after a few shlokas, he'll say, Niyam yattat prakshami yajnatva amritamashtade anadimat param brahmana sattannasa duchade sarvata pani padam dad sarvato kshishiromukam. All of that he'll teach. Very sublime. Remember, ये तो ज्ञान षटकम है. इसलिए प्योर स्पिरिचुअल वेदांतिक ज्ञान will be told here. Not like devotion in the Bhakti Shatkam or ye karo, wo karo wala karma Shatkam. No, pure jnana. Be ready as you are coming regularly. Come. जितना समझ में आएगा आज समझ लो, बाकी कल को आएगा, परसों आएगा. As we mature, don't live. Don't be discontinuous or insincere or don't be regular. Thank you. Now, Bhagavan Ganapati ka second wala mantra Pratah Smaranam. So, first one is Pratah Smarami. Now, second is Pratah Namami. Early morning I salute. Whom? Chaturanana Vandyamanam. That Ganapati who is saluted even by the Chaturmukha Brahma. चतुरानन ब्रह्मदेव भी जिस गणपति को प्रणाम करके विघ्न निवारण मांगते हैं, to that गणपति प्रातः नमामि I salute. Then इच्छानुकूलम अखिलम च वरम ददानम. The one who has full freedom to give all the boons of the riddhi or siddhi or bhukti or mukti to all his bhaktas. Ichchanukulam akhilam cha varam dadanam. Here the Ichchanukulam means bhakta, whatever he does the Ichcha. Obviously, he has got all the Ichcha and freedom, Ganapati, to give the bhakta or whomever he chooses any of the dhanam. मतलब मैं जो मांगता हूँ मेरे इच्छा के अनुसार सब दे देते हैं, और उनकी इच्छा हुई वो भी अपने तरफ से दे देते हैं वरों को बिना मुझे मांगे. Like the parents, they love us, and we whatever we ask, they give. Many a thing you don't ask, even then they give. Mama, it's not required, Never mind, beta, you will use it, enjoy it. So गणपति इच्छा अनुकूल का अर्थ दोनों, मेरे इच्छा अनुकूल, उनके भी इच्छा अनुकूल. अखिलम च वरम ददानम. All the varam boon he will give. Third, tam tundilam. Tundilam is the one who has got a trunk. Dvirasanaadipa yajna sutram. Dvirasana is snake because it has got two tongues. Yajna sutram, the one who is wearing the snake with two tongues as the animal with two tongues called a snake as yajna sutram, like a yajnopavit. So गणपति के लिए यज्ञोपवीत के रूप में वो सर्प रहता है. So to that Lord, then Putram Shivayoho, the son of Shiva Parvati, Vilasa Chaturam, the Lord who is luxuriously, intelligently happy. That Ganapati, I do Pratar Navami. For what finally? Shivaya. For all auspiciousness to happen in my life. So Pratar Namami, early morning I salute Chaturanana Vandyamanam, who is worshipped by even Brahmadi Devatas, Ichchanukulam, as per my desire and his own will, Akilam Varam Dadanam, giver of all the varas, Tundilam, who has got the trunk, Dvirasana Adipa Yajna Sutram, Dvirasana is snake, Adipa means Yajna Nagaraj. तो नागराज को यज्ञ के सूत्र के रूप में बांधे हुए that गणपति, that is अहंकार. Then Putram, he is a son of whom? Shivayoho. Shiva Parvati उनके पुत्र Vilasa Chaturam. The one who is Vilasa, relaxing, enjoying. Chaturam, who is very wise, because Ganapati is ज्ञान देने वाले हैं. Riddhi, Siddhi, Buddhi, Sabdete. Hey, and all of that is done. And what for you are doing pranam? Shivaya. Shivaya means Shivattvake Prapti ke liye. Shiva means auspiciousness. Shiva means bliss. Shiva is wisdom. Shiva is the Jnanam. So, for everything to happen auspicious, and everything become auspicious only in the wisdom only. Therefore, by giving the wisdom, make my life auspicious, joyful. For that, Prataha Namami. I salute you. Okay. पूरा पढ़ लो तीनों. प्रातः स्मरामि गणनाथमनाथ बंधुम सिंदूर पूर परिशोभित गंड युग्मम उद्दंड विघ्न परिखंडन चंड दंडम आखंडलादि सुरनायक वृंदवंद्यम प्रातर्नमामि चतुरानन वन्द्यमानम् इच्छानुकूलमखिलं च वरं ददानौ तं तुन्दिलं द्विरसनाधिपयज्ञसूत्रं पुत्रं विलासचतुरं शिवयोः शिवाय प्रातर्भजाम्यभयदं खलु भक्तशोक दावानलं गणविभुं वरकुञ्जरास्यम् अज्ञानकाननविनाशनहव्यवाहम् उत्साहवर्धनमहं सुतमीश्वरस्य श्लोकत्रयमिदं पुण्यं सदा साम्राज्यदायकं प्रातरुत्थाय सततं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् इति श्रीगणेशस्य प्रातः स्मरणम्. So we have learnt Ganapati Pratah Smarana mantra with meaning. We saw Bhagavad Gita's all values once more as a word save you. Then we give focus to some values more importantly today. More focus we have done. Indriyarteshu Vairagyam Anahankara ityadi. Before that, we started our Namaka Prashna Agna Vishnu first Anuvaka chanting 3 times. And then before that, our everyday's Shanti mantras. Thus, thank God we are coming regular and at least making a habit of listening to the glorious wisdom. While listening itself, we can become aware that how low we are in our inner qualities of the intellect, let us say, of single pointedness or purity or the retention ability of the knowledge, अंडरस्टैंडिंग एबिलिटी ऑफ द नॉलेज गिवन, वैल्यूइंग इट, इतने सारे चीज़ों में हमारी डेफिशिएंसी है. तो ईच ऑफ देम वी हैव टू चेंज, become stronger in being regular, in being sincere, in being concentrating, in listening, in retaining, in contemplating on it, in making this information as your own knowledge, and in practicing it, and thus growing. Just like the seed takes the sunlight, the waters, the salts from the earth, then from within it slowly sprouts out. Once it becomes sprout again. Same way with all these things class में जो हम कर रहे हैं लेकर you start growing from within. That's the purpose for which or with which we are here every day. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mahapriyat Shanto Mucheda Vandebhya Muktashchan Jnanamojet Asato Ma Sadgame Tamasoma Jyotirgame Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Srimatre Gita Matre श्री वेदव्यास सद्गुरवे श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. ओम तत्सत ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय, सांब सदा शिव भगवान की जय, श्री गणपति भगवान की जय, समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय, समस्त युव मंडली की जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, आध्यात्मिक जीवन शैली की जय. थैंक यू. Okay, see you tomorrow. Om Namo